how I got involved is I was probably like a lot like you. I was a mom and wife, and I worked in medical billing and coding, but I had, as I like to say, a very unhealthy relationship or unhealthy interest in politics, where I would be very interested in it, but it would make me aggravated. But I knew that like something was happening in this country, particularly in 2015, 2000, obviously 2016, that really I was like, something is off track. Something's going on that I can't, that I don't know, but it's not good. And obviously, when Donald Trump won the Republican nomination, I was completely horrified, like everybody else. And my son at the time was 9 years old, and my son looks to me, his mother, as like his role model, right? And like he's into what I'm into at that age. So he knew I was interested in politics, and he would hear me. And he knew that like Donald Trump was bad. We did not want Donald Trump as our president. So we wanted, Hillary Clinton to be our president. So um, so I assured him the night that Donald Trump won, I assured him that election night, Donald Trump was not going to win. Like, didn't need to worry about this. Don't worry about it, honey. Go to bed. And of course, we know what happened that night. So the next morning, I had to get up and go into my son's room. And I knew the first question he was going to ask me. And of course, that was the first question: who won the election, Mom? And I told him, hey, unfortunately, it didn't go the way we thought. Donald Trump did win this election. And I saw the fear in my child's eyes, like real fear. And as a mother, I was like, okay, I have to fix this. I have to make sure that he is not carrying this as a 9-year-old. And I said, hey, you know what, hon, don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of you and this community and the kids in this community. Like, you don't need to worry about this. Get up, go get ready for school, go eat breakfast. It's going to be fine. And I walked out of his room and I literally stopped and was like, how am I going to keep like this promise I just made to my kid? What am I going to do? And I didn't know, but I knew I had to do something. So a week passes, I see a flyer for an emergency community meeting in my area that was like, hey, are you worried? Are you like upset with the election results? And I was like, yes. They were like, come to this meeting. So I went to the meeting and I thought like 20 people would be there, right? Because we live in a very Republican area. We had 300 people that showed up. And so for me, I was like, okay, I'm in the right place. And all I knew was I needed to volunteer and do whatever I could. So that was my start as being a volunteer into this. And now, 5 years later, I'm a staff person for our local organizing group, and doing these kinds of calls and talking to voters and registering people to vote and doing all the good stuff. And so it feels pretty amazing. So thank you. That's kind of how I got involved.